Alright, welcome back everybody, and we are here in the next stage here. We got all the bales picked up. I just put them aside. They're not gonna sell them off yet, but went ahead and got the plow here so we can plow this out. So I'm taking care of that at the moment. So we're gonna plow both this and the other field behind us that was cultivated already. So that way we'll plow them and then recultivate, because you know why not? Well, actually we gotta. Once we plow this, as you can see, this field stones are on, so those are going to be a little bit of something we got to take care of, you know what I'm saying? So I can go ahead and drop this guy down here. Go ahead and hire somebody on there, and boom, I'm out. So, there's that. So as you can see, here it says it needs plowing, weeds growing. Over here we got just nothing, because it's taken care of. Now over here we have our canola. We're not going to take this all apart. We will roll it. We need to roll it. I forgot about that. So we're going to roll it, and then we'll have to do weeding at some point too. Which I always like to wait for the weeds to grow a little bit, so that way it's easier to get to. What? That's a weird little glare thing. So that one's getting plowed, and we're going to plow this one, as you see it needs plowing as well. So we'll plow that, and then we'll get the stone picker in here and pick up the stones. I usually turn the stone picking off because I don't like it. It's kind of a point. It's kind of a moot point to some degree, but whatever. I did get this plow here. It's a case plow. At some point I want to get rid of that John Deere stuff. It is what it is. I'm just joking around. But so yeah, we'll get this all plowed out, get that one plowed out, and I think since we're in the crop calendar here, canola is the only thing we can plant at the moment. If I put barley in there next month, if I wait until next month, because I always do 1 day seasons really, personal thing. Once we do that, we could actually harvest a little bit earlier on the barley. Even though it's not worth as much, it's still going to crop up quicker. So that's an option. I mean, here's what we got here. So let's look at the crops. Obviously, we can get some productions going with more. Oops, let me go back up. I think I passed it out. Yeah, it's way up the top. Never mind, my bad. Up here, so wheat at the top is 732, 680. So yeah, canolas. Well, maybe we'll just put canola in everywhere. That's not a bad idea. Since we got it in one spot, might as well, huh? Yeah, actually, that's cool. So this will be canola. So we'll have 3 fields of canola, so we get the most money out of that. Now again, if we make productions out of these things, we can actually do more. I think the oil mill is down here. That's right. What's dairy? That's right. Ooh. I do with the oil. Never mind, it's over here. I forgot about that. Right there, bam. We could get the oil mill. Problem is, if you look at the pricing on these things, these productions are not cheap. 80,000. So could do that, but it would be painful. So we'll get this one plowed, that one plowed, and like I said, we'll get the rock pickers in here. Let me see much for stones on this one though. Oh, there are some. Yeah, okay, cool. So with the rock picker here, we'll show you how to do the rock pick thing. We'll go ahead and plant. I'm thinking the plow, the rock picker here, we'll plant it. You already saw the planting, so I'll plant it and then we'll go ahead and roll everything. Since we're plowing, I'm not mulching, so next round we'll go ahead and mulch that and go from there. But yeah, other than that, not too shabby. Just think it's moving along here, getting our game on. You know what I'm saying? And this one, since it's not planted right, this is going to get plowed out. So that one, since it's planted, well, it doesn't have any rocks or stones in it, because I think when we planted it, pushed them down, so they weren't huge. So that's cool. We'll get this all figured out and get it moving along. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this business, and we'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, so we're moving along here with the stone picker. This is a little bit bigger version of the standard one. It's a little bit wider stance, so as you can see here, the stone picker, this one here is the standard one. 5.5. This one's almost twice as wide, just to make it go faster. That's all. Not much for capacity wise, but it's close. I forgot I didn't get the precision farming, I didn't actually pick up the field, so I went ahead and did that. So now you can see we're at 48. You can see different soil types. Now with this too, so you look here, filters, if you scroll all the way over to the stones, see now you can see stones in there. You can turn those filters off and on, which is really cool. Anybody that's played the game already knows all this stuff, but I like to go back and kind of reminisce about the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Right before a new game. 25's on its way, brah. 25 is on its way, and I am excited. I like the game, I love the game, but, you know, like, just after a little while, you kind of get burnt out on a few things, so you just, like, step away for a little bit. But still, there's new maps, all kinds of crazy things, mods, all kinds of great stuff. And the new one, 25, is going to be even better because, unfortunately, for the PS4 and Xbox One players, all the older consoles, it's not going to actually be compatible for those. So that's going to be a bummer. But on the other side, it's also going to help with performance issues or performance anything like that, and more different kinds of mods. You should be able to put more onto console things, so it'll be a little more progressive that way, so that'll be really nice. It's a bummer you can't play on the old consoles, but fortunately sometimes you just gotta upgrade something, so we'll see how it turns out. So that'll be awesome. So you can see it. It's also, when it does this, is also cultivating, and so you don't get a lot of stones. The only thing I like to do when I do play with the stones is when you play with the stones on, you can actually turn, if you use the production facility, you can actually turn them into lime, which is nice, because we do need lime and fertilize these fields too now. But on the other side of that too as well is there we go. We don't have the problem with the stones, though. It does not make a lot of lime, so you have to have pretty good sized fields to make enough lime to make it worthwhile, in my opinion. It's still a process, which is kind of cool, so it gives you a little something more depth to it, but again, it's not as productive to me to be able to do it, although in real life I'm sure it really is. You know, you're picking up those stones, you get a lot more crop yield out of it, so that's cool, but as of this way, not happening. So there's that. Alright, so I'll scoop this last little section up here and that'll be done, son. Yeah. So let me go ahead and check it out. Alright, so there we go, boom, and you can see now it's asking for a pH balance, so the lime is bad. We don't have any crop in here, so it doesn't fertilize. If we go over here to this one, this will tell us the fertilizer is bad too. Don't think it does canola fertilizer, but either way, we're gonna go ahead and jump back on the tractor here. We're gonna go ahead and dump the stones. I'm just gonna dump them off the side here so we have them available, but we don't need them at the moment. Really like to have my own farm place in real life. To be so cool. I think I can do this without having the arms tip over, because that would sit. But there you go. Boom! Look at that. Pile of stones. We'll go ahead and get this thing returned. We'll go ahead and get we'll go ahead and get this limed here. Let's just spray on it and. Limed, planted, and then I'll go ahead and get the roller so we can get all that done. So I will see you all in just a little bit. Alright, as you can see here, we are rolling ride. You can see the changes a little bit there. It's not a huge difference, but we're pushing the seeds down into the ground. So that's what the rolling process is doing. Yippee-ki-yay! So that's pretty cool. Got that field planted. I'm just rolling this stuff out because it needed it. See if we go here. I see it says needs rolling, plowing, everything. We go over here. The rolling part's gone. So yay. Now this one over here, same thing, but this just says needs rolling because we got everything else done on here. But when we go over here, boom, rolling's done because I got that corner. So yay. It's a pretty cool part there. Got the other tractor over on the side there. This roller, I like this roller because it's a little bit wider. Doesn't take a whole lot of horsepower. And it's actually pretty smooth. So let's drop down. We'll go ahead and push it in and ding. As you can see, we're rolling it in. Yeah, buddy. So pretty cool. So that one's still planting. So we'll finish rolling these two and then roll that one. And, I gotta fertilize that one too. So other than that, yeah, we're good. We're almost all good to go. I dropped that thing about way too far up that way, so it did not take the roll that way, so you can see where it started, but anyway, it's all good. So this is good. I mean, it takes a second to drop down, so it's a good idea to drop it before you actually take off. Some of the rollers do, some of them don't. Boom, you see it change there. And here we go. There we go. Pushing the seeds in the ground. Boom, boom, bada boom, boom, boom. Pretty stoked about that. So, yep, this will be getting rolled. We will look at this. See, they're still at 48 now. Well, 49 it says over in the bottom left there. But once these get rolled out, things will progress. It'll get better. Again, once we get the first crop, usually it really gets better. But and then the harvesting and everything, because that actually has a process to it. Once we plowed this, instead of doing the mulching, that's another situation too. But after this first crop, we should be able to mulch it. Once the mulching goes through, that'll give us a better process and better yield for the precision farming. So pretty good with that. So there we go. Let's move over to this next spot here. And boom, away we go. All right, so we'll just keep rolling this out, get it done, and then, like I said, that last field over there should be pretty much planted by now, and we will go ahead and fertilize it, roll it, and be done. And we'll wait till this grows and then go from there. So we'll go ahead and move along with this here, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, say hello. Let me know how you doing. What's going on in the world. Hope you have a great day, morning, night, evening, whatever you got going on while you're watching this. Appreciate everybody very, 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 very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.